Welcome back, bros, to another video review, and today we have the opportunity to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the Movie, Autobot Ratchet. As for the contents, this is what we get inside the packaging for Autobot Ratchet. We get the backdrop of the ARC Command Center, as you can see right there. Then we get Autobot Ratchet himself. We get his 2 ambulance reflectors. And then we also get 2 Autobot Ratchet weapons. And then standard to all Transformers, we get the instruction manual. As for the details on this figure, here we are zoomed in a little closer to check out and appreciate what Hasbro has given us for Transformers Ratchet. Now, it's called Autobot Ratchet, but Ratchet is a very important character for those who do not understand or know for the Autobots. Ratchet is the repairman specialist and also the repair base specialist. Without Ratchet, the Autobots cannot survive and continue to function because a lot of times the Autobots are outnumbered and out firepowered by the Decepticons. But this one Autobot saves the day for all of the other Autobots. So just looking at him, just to appreciate him, the details on this figure are perfect in my opinion. There is human error when it comes to like painting details or whatever, but what I mean perfect is that we have everything that Autobot Ratchet had in the movie and in the cartoon represented on this figure. The red hips, the red hands, the red cross symbols for the Autobots on the shoulders. So yes, there's not really much details for this figure, but it's perfect in my opinion, and I like what Hasbro has did with this character. As for the articulation on this figure, it's pretty much the same as what we got with Studio Series Ironhide. So as you see right here, the shoulders do rotate a full 360. The arm can hinge out this far, and I like how they have that armpit joint now. I think that's pretty good. The upper bicep can swivel right here, as you can see. It does bend 90 degrees, and then if you like, you can rotate the hand. Just showing you guys, you can rotate the hand a full 360 if you choose to do so. And then in addition to that, the head can look up this high, it can look down that low, it can look left, and then also right because it's on the ball joint. It has a waist swivel, which is really good. Then we have mid-thigh swivels, as you can see right there. The knee can bend 90 degrees back. It can also go forward. Well, go back this far due to hindering on the wheels for vehicle mode. It goes up this high, forward, and then you can also have it kicking this high. And then for the feet are probably the most exciting part of articulation on this figure. You can have the feet extended forward, you can have extended back, you can have it rock left and right. So yes, I definitely like the range of motion in the feet. That is a great added piece of articulation to this figure. And I definitely like it, and I think it's going to help Ratchet to get some of those more dynamic poses to definitely take care and reassemble Autobots and repair small crevices in the arc. As for the accessories that Autobot Ratchet comes with, as I stated earlier, he does come with 2 of these. I don't know if you want to call it an energon ray or a repair ray, but anyway, it is blast effect compatible. So I do like this gun because this is what Ratchet uses all the time. And then, like I said, with it being blast effect compatible, you can get those dynamic uses out of his gun, like he's repairing something if you would like. As you see, it is compatible with all previous blast effects. And I'm definitely really digging it because I think it's really cool. And with Autobot Ratchet, you gotta have the blast effects because he's always repairing something. He's never in battle. So that's just one of the cool things about Autobot Ratchet. And then he also comes with 2 of the ambulance reflectors that is iconic to his character. So basically you just peg these on. But I just want to give you a heads up, they tend to fall off in packaging. They are pegged on in the back, and they have like little rubber bands holding them on because they do pop off very easy. So definitely keep your eyes out for those because those will tend to fall off. And if they fall off, 9 times out of 10, you won't be able to find them because they fell somewhere that you didn't see because they're so tiny. For my first comparison, here I have the Studio Series Autobot Ratchet beside the Earthrise Autobot Ratchet. as you can see right off the top, one is more in the accurate cartoon deco, while the other one is more in the Earthrise, which is like, I would say like a classic deco or whatever you want to call it. But the Earthrise version right here, it's definitely taller than what we got with the Studio Series. But I'm going to be honest, to me, I think the Studio Series is perfect compared to the Earthrise. Now, the Earthrise figure, I don't know if you're starting to see it, but it's starting to kind of yellow right here in the hips and right here on that hinge. And then a little bit right here with the joints for the shoulders. So I don't know if it's coming across on screen on my copy, but this is like one of my first instances of really starting to see it start to transform like that. And that kind of sucks because this is definitely white painted plastic. And compared to the white on the Studio Series, I think the white is a better choice. It's more of like a pure white, while the Earthrise is a pearl white. Yes, they both come with different accessories. And while I would love to have this gun right here in Ratchet's hand and just give him one of these, but I'm okay with having two of the same pistols because he definitely had those pistols also. But like I said, if you have both, you'll be able to take the gun from this Ratchet and give it to the Studio Series 86 Ratchet if you choose to do so. So here we are with some Autobots here as a group shot, just so you can see the various different sizes and scales from different series, starting from the Earthrise, the Netflix, the Legacy, and the Studio Series. As you can see, they all scale well to Optimus Prime, and I'm definitely liking what Hasbro is doing with keeping this Optimus Prime as the centerpiece and scaling all of the other Autobots in comparison to him. So now it's time for transformation. So now that we have Transformers, the movie, Autobot Ratchet transformed into his alt mode, this is what we get. And I must say that this figure right here compresses very nicely and it rolls, as you can see. Well, this front wheel right here doesn't want to roll. It's a little stiff, but it compresses nicely. As I was saying, you don't really see a lot of robot kibble, except if you want to count the head right there being tucked into the driver's seat of the vehicle. You see a little bit here because of the clear plastic windows. You see the legs right here tucked in nicely, but they are transformed, so I don't have an issue with that. But yes, this is a nice alt mode, and it is definitely G1 accurate. It has the Autobot logo right there, and it looks good. And I definitely like how it turned out. Hasbro did a wonderful job of making this look definitely like what we saw in the G1 cartoon and movie. So now it's time for comparisons. And my first comparison, I have to start it off with two Ironhide figures. As you can see right here, we have the Studio Series on the left, and then we have the Earthrise on the right. Right off the top, you can see that the Earthrise is more beefier than what the Studio Series is giving us. Now, with that being said, as you know, this piece right here is like a parts former for the Ironhide / Ratchet mode from the Earthrise / Siege mode. So basically that is their best representation of trying to get Autobot Ratchet from a Transformers Siege mode, and they actually did a good job. For the time being, that was an excellent figure. It was hard to get. Like I said, it's spot on for what we got and what we're happy with a few years ago. But now check out the Studio Series. This is more the streamlined, sleek version of what we saw in the movie and in the cartoon. And I think they hit a home run with this. And to be honest, this Studio Series kind of reminds me of a upscale core class Autobot Ratchet. At least it has some of the same aesthetics in the transformation as you saw during transformation. But overall, these two vehicles look good, and we do know that when we get these two vehicles in front of us, that this is Autobot Ratchet, who is the Autobot Medic. And I must say, like I said, if I had to choose one, I do like the Studio Series figure looking more G1 and cartoon accurate, but I do like the beefiness of the Earthrise. So I gotta go with the Studio Series because it's more streamlined, accurate to the movie and to the cartoon. Continuing my comparisons, here we have Autobot Ratchet with other fellow Autobots. As you can see, they're various scales and various sizes. So here we have on your left the Earthrise Optimus Prime. We have the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Blue Streak. Then on the right side of Ratchet, we have the Legacy Beachcomber. And then we also have the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Repaint. I can't remember his name. But like I said, just looking at the way Ratchet scales with these figures, I think he scales excellent. So just looking right here, how he scales with the Blue Streak mode, it actually works, you know, because the van is definitely bigger than a sports car. And then when compared to the Doom Buggy, now see, this is where it kind of gets off on the scale. I feel like the Doom Buggy might be a little bit too big, but it looks good when compared to Ratchet. So I definitely think it scales well, but originally I thought it didn't because it was a little bit too long. And then here we go with the Cliff Jumper mold right here with Ratchet. That looks good. And as you can see right here, this is definitely accurate to about real life, like a van compared to a car. And then here we have the big boy himself, Optimus Prime, compared with Ratchet. Now this right here, the scale might be off, so therefore we're hearing rumors of a Commander class Optimus Prime coming to fix this, because right here this does not scale right in my opinion. Just seeing the nose of Ratchet right here compared to Optimus Prime, I think it's a little off, or at least the trailer's off, but I feel like this cab should be a little bigger, but it still looks good for what we got. And like I said, I'm actually happy with the scaling and how it turned out in vehicle mode. And I think Hasbro is still hitting home runs with these classic G1 characters. And I know we got tons more to go. So I hope they continue to bring us like Gears and Swerve and Wind Charger and other figures like that to finish out our 86 Autobots collection. So here we are to the portion of my review where I'd like to do the Yeah Bro figure pickup or the figure pass segment of my review, where I like to share my opinions and my thoughts on this recent pickup in efforts to help inform you to make a educated purchase or a decision on ultimately passing on this figure. So guys, I'm going to say it right now. This is a pickup, in my opinion, for the Studio Series 86 Autobot Ratchet from the Transformers movie. This is a must-have. As you saw with this mold, it is a reuse of the same mold as the Ironhide because they are the same vehicle, but it is in a different color, molded plastic as in white. We get a brand new head sculpt to create Ratchet. We also get the accessories, which are the same guns as Ironhide, but we also get bonus accessories, which is his ambulance reflector lights. That is key to making Autobot Ratchet. The molding on it, like I said, I don't have any issues with my copy. Everything is definitely not tight, but not loose. It's just right. So the molding on this doesn't suffer any mold degradation, in my opinion. And then the playability on this figure is a huge, terrific amount of value, whether it is in robot mode or in vehicle mode. So yes, once again, this is a figure I recommend that you pick up if you find at your local store. With all that just being said, if you're interested in picking up a copy of this figure, I got my copy from HasbroPulse.com, and the link will be posted below in case you would like to pick yours up from that website also. I ultimately end up paying $33.99 plus taxes for this figure. If it is out of stock at HasbroPulse.com, you are welcome to use my Amazon affiliate link where it has Autobot Ratchet posted up there, and you can purchase it there and also help out the Yeah Bro Productions channel with its affiliate link on Amazon. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. By doing these 4 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support, and not only that, positive feedback as a YouTube content creator. Thank you once again for spending your time watching my video, and until next time, yeah bro, I'll see you soon. And wait guys, don't forget to turn on your notification bell for my YouTube channel so that you can be informed whenever you get a chance to check out my new content that I just released for you.